Yeah. So welcome to the MuleSoft sessions. Today is the demo session. I don't know how many of you gone through the demo already. So we'll start with the demo session and we'll continue with the regular sessions. Okay. Um, yeah. So my name is Sujit. I'm having total 14 plus years of experience in IT. I worked on Spring, Hibernate, Java, and all. And I worked on Mule 3. Now I'm into Mule 4. From 2018 onwards, I'm giving a training on Mule 4, both corporate and a retail batches. If you name the corporates, I work for one major bank in Philippines. I mean, I'm the trainer for them from last 3 years for the MuleSoft, and in Australia and UK and USA. So these are the major countries where I will work for the MuleSoft training with the leading banks. So this is my short introduction, and nowadays you can see the market for the MuleSoft is very huge. Of course, the market is down for all as of now, but whatever the market is there right now, for that market, MuleSoft is in the top, in the leading position. And that too, when you come to the integration platform, MuleSoft is an integration platform, right? Integration tool. So this integration tool, MuleSoft is the number one. Okay, I can say when it is ranked one, 2, 3, MuleSoft is the number one because of multiple parameters. Like, it is acquired by the Salesforce in 2018. Of course, MuleSoft was introduced in 2009, around that area. If I'm not wrong, actually it is in 2006 by invented by two people. Of later part, slowly they named it as MuleForce. After the later part of the time, it is slowly moved into MuleSoft. Okay, so till 2018, the version for the MuleSoft is 3. Okay, right now, once MuleSoft acquired by the Salesforce as an integration platform to them, now it is a Salesforce tool. Once they acquired, they released the latest version called 4. So that's why if you can see in the Naukri and portals and all, you may see like Mule 4 developers. Mule for developers. Okay. So now if you go through this training, I can guarantee, I can assure you that you will become a Mule for developer. Okay. There is architect level and all. I will guide you how to go with that courses also. And again, I can tell you about a certification. That is also a very important point, because nowadays all the clients are looking for a certified developers. Certified developers. You can clear the certification with this course with any ease. When you come to the certification perspective, I have trained around 160 batches. This is my 161st, 61 batch. 161 batch. This is around, if you take averagely 10 people in a batch. Now the market is less, that's why you can see around 5 to 6 people. Generally 15, 20 is the batch size for me till last month. From last month onwards, the business is a little bit less. I will be very practical. I will be honest about all the things. So I'm telling upfront, now the market is down. That is the reason I can see around 5 to 6 in the demo, but normally around 20, 30 people also. My ratio is 9 is to 10. If 10 people joined, 8 people will be attending the regular sessions. Okay, and that two people also will be leave because of the timing issues and fees issues and all. Okay. Now, why I'm telling all these points here is, when you see the MuleSoft developer, it requirement is certification. The first requirement is certification, because clients are asking for the certified developers. Around 1600 plus people who are trained in the under my guidance, none of them failed in the certification. This is the greatest achievement, I can say proudly. Okay, none of them failed. So the same thing will happen to you also. No need to worry about a certification. Just blindly follow my instructions in the session. Obviously, you will be clearing the certification with an ease. Okay. So this is the short introduction about myself, and slowly we will move on to the topic about a Mule 4. I will take about your introduction later part, once the regular sessions are started. Few people are
Yeah.
scheduled to the demo session also, but I don't know, since it's a morning, people have not joined. So yeah,
Uh,
so
uh,
yes, please. Someone
so
asked a question.
Srikant here.
Yes, please.
Srikant here. Actually, now I want to understand maybe what is the market for this mule for this November, December. I guess November, December it is dry period. Maybe for January, should we expect any calls like that?
Exactly. Exactly. So November, December, you need to treat this as a learning period, I can say, because even the market is good for every year. November,
Mhm.
December is the freezing period for the projects, as you know,
Yes.
as you are aware if you are in from IT background. So freezing
Yeah.
period for the market. So people will spend this time for the new learnings and vacations as well. So I can say this 2 months is a learning period. From Jan and February, you can happily. I mean, I can say regular basis, Jan and February is the opening for the. I mean, job market. I mean, I'm seeing from last 10 to 14 years, right? So that is the trend
Yeah.
actually.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will not run any PPTs in my sessions, guys. I will draw the pictures whatever I speak. If you can see on the left side, these are my batch timings and all. You can see I'm randomly clicking on the slides where I draw the pictures of each and every concept. Where I trust the pictorial representation is more effective than running the PPTs. So directly the concept will inject into your mind. Okay, that is the way I trust actually. Okay. So ours is 8 a.m. IST batch, the same timing IST batch. So today is a demo, so it's a demo session. So this demo session I divided into three parts. Okay, so we will go everything in a structured way, 15 minutes each. So first part I will talk about what are the documents I'm going to provide in order to get a hands-on experience on the tool. So I can say these documents are created by me and based on the experience, based on the documents provided by the MuleSoft itself. We have taken directly training from the MuleSoft itself by paying huge amount. So we are utilizing that ideas and everything, and I created a document. So by reading this document, you need to practice. So predefined projects also given to you in order to practice. So for every topic, there is a document, there is a POC to be completed. Okay. In this process, you will gain a lot of practical oriented knowledge, not only theoretical. Okay. So what are the documents I am going to provide and how you are going to get a hands-on experience, I will explain. Next, I will talk about one simple use case because main idea about this demo session is not like make you to understand about entire MuleSoft nothing. No, if you browse also you'll come to know when you go to the browser what is a MuleSoft, you will come to know it's an integration platform and all. But exactly as a MuleSoft developer, what is your role in an organization in a project? So I will explain with a real example on daily basis. You will be seeing that web application. So I will explain that with example. Okay, just make you to understand in an overview. After that, I will tell the agenda and what are the prerequisites for this course. Okay, I hope everyone are able to hear my voice clearly. Just cross checking one more time. I can see new participant Ramesh also. Hi Ramesh. Hello, is it audible, guys?
Yeah, we can hear you. I mean, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Others, please confirm me once. Srikanth, Vikas,
Yeah.
and Ramesh.
Yes, yes, you are right.
Okay. Ramesh, is it audible from you? And I just want to know the coordinator of yours, Ramesh. You need to unmute the mic, please. Ramesh, you need to unmute the mic. Please, unknown names cannot be entertained in the session. I'm able to hear. But who is the coordinator, Ramesh? If you can speak, that will be great. Anyways, see here. Okay, you are looking for unmute option. 1 second. I'm giving. On the right side, are you able to see the option like mic, Ramesh? No? Okay, not a problem. Just ping my on my WhatsApp. I'm just giving my number. Please ping me on my WhatsApp. I can connect with you. Okay, please send your number as well at least. Okay, so so for the demo session itself, I'm using a PPT, not to others. Okay, not for others. Okay, now if you can see mule 4.x. What do you mean by 4.x, guys? What is the meaning of this 4.x? Yes. One more
That is
important point. One more important point. Our sessions should be interactive sessions. Please understand. Our sessions should be interactive sessions. There is no interaction, there is no point, because you can watch the YouTube videos or any other what do you call it, educational videos also for that matters. Why we are joined to the sessions? To interact, to make you feel like it's a practical oriented sessions with the interaction. If there is no interaction, there is no what do you call it, interest. Okay, honestly speaking, based on my experience, please try to interact. There is no right wrong answers anywhere. Whatever you feel, please put it to me. If it is right, well and good. If it is wrong, I will correct it. Nothing losing here, right? My request to everyone, please interact. Okay, right from now, right from now. Okay, so what is a MuleSoft 4.x?
it is the latest version of the software.
Mule runtime, you mean to say latest version of the MuleSoft, right?
Yes, yes,
So as I
yeah.
told you, Mule 4 is the major version change, which was done in 2018 June. 2018 June. And what is the .x? It's a minor version change. They will be keep on releasing the latest versions of the Mule runtime with the small changes, right? So what is the latest version of the Mule right now? 4. In that latest version, minor version is 4. So we are going to learn about a Mule 4.4 version. Okay, hope it is clear. And we are going to aim for MCD level 1, MuleSoft certified developer level 1. You will be become a developer after writing the certification. So I will be helping in how to clear the certification. At the same time, if you don't have any vouchers at your end, I will help you in getting some discount vouchers for you. Or else if it is feasible, I will tell you how to get free vouchers also. Okay, next I will guide you on top of it. Yeah, so here I have written 80 and 20% ratio, but don't worry about ratios here. Don't worry about the ratios. I will talk in the numbers perspective. Total my working hours will be 30 working hours from my side. 30 working hours from my side. I will be explaining the concept. I will explaining the through practically everything will be done from my side in a 30 hours. And I will be giving the recording for this every session. If you can see in my drive, I will be giving the recordings. For example, let's take any of the batch. I will be uploading the video on a particular day with the topic wise with a name. So this will be shared with all the candidates who are joined to the sessions. Okay, so this is how you will be getting the recordings on daily basis. And now what you will do with that recording, actually understand the concept by using the recording. Close the recording, and now you need to open the documents. So as I told you, every topic I will be giving a document, right? So what are the documents actually? If I will be sharing one zip file, let's go to my drive. In my drive there is one folder called um, one second. There is one folder called documents. Once you download this rar file, it is a combination of all the documents and the projects. Once you download and extract that zip file, you will be getting a lab docs folder. You can see all the topics contain, each and every topic contain one document which is crystal clearly written in a simple English language. My aim is any fresher, even from non-IT background also, should understand the concept what we are delivering. So should able to practice based on that. That is what the main idea here. So can you please choose any of the document randomly? All the documents will be in the same way. Please select any of the document just to have a look, please quickly. Any of the document. Why like taking
O1.
long time, guys? Yeah.
Let's do the O1, I guess.
Which one? Can
The
you please
mule
number it?
basics. Yeah,
Oh,
the
first
zero
one
to
itself.
the, yeah.
Okay. Vikas, please participate, Vikas. Yeah. So here you can
Yes.
see basically this is a lab. I can say it's a lab creating a first mule flow. Okay. In this lab, you will be working on create a mule project with a new mule basics and a SRC. See, while you are coming to this document, you know what you are reading. Okay, because already completed in my session, you know the concept. When you come to this document, you know what you're reading, you will be able to understand. Okay, so this is the requirement given to you. You need to practice based on this requirement. Select http module, everything is crystal clearly written. If I feel there is a logic, I have given a screenshot of the logic also anywhere. You can see all the documents are written in a same way. So for every topic I created, it has taken a lot of time for me to create this type of a structure, which I can stand unique in the market for the training purpose. Okay, so if you can say, if you take any other error handling. Okay, let's take one more. Okay, on my own, I'm just showing you that error handling. See here also, wherever I feel there is a logic or something should write, I have written a screenshot also for that, how it should look like after you writing the logic. This is how it should look like. So such kind of information is documented in the documents. I can say these are the I mean, these documents you need to treat as a requirement document. In the company also, you will be getting a requirement document. Based on that, you need to develop. Same way, you need to treat these documents as a requirement, and you need to practice. Where you will practice, we require on platform, right? Which is nothing but a any point studio. Everything is a graphical representation. That is the main successful step for the MuleSoft, because of the graphical representation of the logic. Everything you need to drag and drop from the library. This is the library which is given. So from this library, you will drag and drop whatever the logic you want, right? Everything connectors, we'll call this as a connectors. We will drag and drop the connectors. Okay, yeah, I mean, each and every step, what is the connector, how to drag and drop, why we need to drag and drop, everything from the corner I am going to explain in the sessions. Okay, just I'm giving a glance here. Now when you come back to this part, in this 30 working hours, you watch the recording and understand the concept, open the document, and practice in the studio. You need to spend at least half an hour time, apart from my session, for a 1 hour 1 day. Okay, so every day it is 1 hour session. Okay, and it is a Monday to Friday sessions. Monday to Friday daily 1 hour. You need to spend additionally half an hour. So if you can, if you are able to spend along with me for 1.5 month, you will become a MuleSoft certified developer. I can guarantee that. But you need to follow my instructions on daily basis. You need to complete the assignments. If some there is a some what do you call, if you are not able to do the assignment on a day, you need to complete that by weekend at least, so that it will not piled up to the next week. Okay, so total 1.5 month course, Monday to Friday sessions. It's a total 30 hours. That's it. Timing will be 8 to 9. This is the timing which we fixed. Okay, so these are the documents I'm going to provide. But where you will practice, I said in any point studio, right? In any point studio on the left side, you are creating the projects. Okay, now you will be in a position to create your own projects, or you can practice. Once you download that zip file, I said one lab docs folder will be there. There is one more folder also will be there with all the concept wise POCs. For every concept, for every topic, I have given a start, I have given a solution. I have given a start, I have given a solution. So, what is this start and solution approach? Start project is a place where you are going to start everything from the scratch by reading the document. Solution is the place where you can refer to the solution in the requirement. In the document, I have given a requirement, right? If you stuck up anywhere, you can go watch the recording one more time to get a clearance. Still, if you are not able to get the answer, you can go to the solution. In the solution, I already given the answer. In the solution, I already given the answer. You can refer to that. You no need to wait till the next session, till my intervention. Any which ways, I will be giving my WhatsApp number to everyone. I will be creating one group to this batch, and you can post your queries in that group. Anyone can help in that. Okay, I'm also will be part of that group, and if I'm free, I will give the answer immediately when you say that. Okay, so these are the things I just want to tell what I'm going to provide from my side. Any questions on this, the first leg about the documents? Any questions,
No,
please?
no, sir.
Okay, Sebil, because any questions, please?
Yeah. Yeah. Understood.
Okay, it's great. Sebil,
I think I'm good. Are you going to share the documents through email or share the shared drive with us?
I will be sharing the drive to your Gmail ID. You can download
Okay.
onto your local system.
Okay. Got it.
Videos also will be downloaded to your local system. You can download. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Ramesh, still, are you unable to unmute the mic? Still, if you're unable to unmute the mic, okay, please give me your number. No, I will make a note. Please send your WhatsApp number only to me, not to all. You are sending the message to everyone. Please send it to me only, please. Yeah. Okay. Please send it the number. Please send the number here. Next, I will talk about a simple use case here. I will simply explain one use case. Try to understand that. Um, Everyone knows one application called Redbus. Redbus. What is the Redbus, guys? Especially people from India might be aware of Redbus. Several, maybe you are not. I will explain that what it is.
No, I don't.
What is the Redbus, guys?
It is used to book bus tickets.
To book the bus
App.
tickets. See,
Yeah.
Several, actually we use this Redbus application, web application, to book the bus tickets from one destination to another destination. Okay, so what is the idea of this Redbus application? Understand that Redbus is a client to me. He asked me to develop this web application. The requirement from him is when the user log into the website and he will type for from source to destination, like there is a city called Hyderabad in India, and to Bangalore in India. Okay, and if we click on a search button, the request should go to multiple bus websites, bus operators websites. So individual websites, I can say. Can you please name two websites, guys? Two websites where directly I can go and book the bus tickets. um, One is, can I say, Morningstar Travels, Orange Travels. So basically these two are different web applications where there also I can book the bus ticket. Only it will show the details of this operator. Okay, so here also I will search for Hyderabad to Bangalore. It will show the details of the Orange Travels buses only, right? Now my red bus application requirement is what? When you send the request should go to Morningstar Travels and Orange Travels at a time. What is the first requirement? Concurrently means what? Concurrently means what? At a time.
At the
At the
same
same
time.
Okay,
time.
at the same time. Okay, now they will send a request at a time and they will be giving a response. For example, HYD to BLR here also, their format of their showing the response to the user is, I will take only one part, one field, price. Let's take 1K. Here, same destination in the Orange Travels website, it is cost. Let's take 2K. Okay, price is their format, Morningstar format. Cost is the Orange Travels format. What my Redbus application want to do? They want to display under rate tag. Rate. What is the rate? 1K and a 2K from two different websites. If the details are coming from Morningstar, they want to display Morningstar image. If the details are coming from orange travels image, orange travels image. Okay, so the rate is the red bus format. He want to display the details from the different applications in a single page. That is the requirement. Okay, so when red bus application is sending a request, how many requests he is sending? How many requests he is sending? One request, right? That request should go to Morningstar Travels and Orange Travels. So how many requests? That one request should get converted into, it should get converted into two requests in order to send concurrently. Correct? Next, once we send the request, they will be giving a response back in their own format. What is this? What is their format actually? It is cost and it is a price, 1K and 2K. This is their format. Now that format to be converted into client desired format. So second requirement is what? Concatenate the data. Are they concatenating the data to display in a single page? And concatenate the data to be formatted to the client desired format. So formatting. So concurrently processing, concatenating the data and formatting the data. These are the three steps we need to fulfill. Who will do all this? If I am directly sending the request from Redbus, it can send only to one application at a time, not multiple applications. So that is the reason integration platforms will come into the picture. Let's take, you are a Mule developer, you are developing a Mule application here as an integration platform. Okay, this is your Mule application. In this Mule application, you will write a logic. What type of a logic? First, I will drag and drop one component. See, as I told you, we will drag and drop the components. So let's take, I'm drag and dropping the listener component to listen. So I will drag and drop the listener to listen to the request from the client. After listening, I will send that request to one component. What is the responsibility of this component? Actually, you use this component at your home also. From the outside, the LAN is connected to that. And what are the electronic devices connected to that, like a mobile phone or electronic device like TV? This LAN signal is scattered to all these devices. What is this? What is that component, guys? Wirelessly, you will connect to get an internet. Yeah. What is that component?
A router.
What is that, guys? Yes.
A router.
Civil Vikas Ramesh. It is a
Yeah, it is a compile software.
router, Wi-Fi router, right?
Yeah.
Wi-Fi router will be connected to the LAN from the outside, and what are the devices you connected to, that signal will be scattered to all the devices. Correct? So I can say router. Here also there is a component called scatter gather router, scattering the request to multiple applications, and it is responsible to gather also. So first we'll talk about sending the request, scattering the request. So the request will send to Morningstar Travels, and one more, it will send to Orange Travels, and they will get a response. In which format they are getting a response? Cost and a price. Okay, so I need to concatenate, change it to the client desired format. Very important component in entire integration platform is what? Transformer. There is a component called transformer. This transformer will take these two different type of inputs, two different type of formats as an input, convert into client desired format, like rate 1K 2K, and that response will be given back to the client. So what data is giving back to the client here? The details from Morningstar Travels, the details from Orange Travels. In the client desired format we have done in the transform message component, and that response is given to the Redbus client. So who is developing the Redbus application? The web developers. So who is developing the application? Web developers. That web developers, what they will do? They will convert. They will convert the format, the previous format from the Mule application, whatever we are doing. They will display that on the web page. So what is the role of the web developer here? They will collect the data from the integration platform, and they will display to the users. That means display means presentation. They will present. we will call that as a presentation layer. The technical words, no need to worry about it. So try to understand an overview. Redbus is the application who developed by the, I mean, the application which is developed by the web developers, the front end developers. In the back end, what I should do, in the backend, what I should do in the backend as an integration developer, I will take the requirement from my redbus client, and I will send a request to multiple applications, and I will gather the response, and whatever I gather the response, that will be converted into the client desired format, and the response will be given back to the client. So that response, whatever we are given, that will be presented by the web developer in a UI format. UI means the image. If the details are coming from Morningstar, that image will be given. If the details are coming from Orange Tables, that details are given. That means the image will be configured to that, and he will decide what is the font size, what is the image. So basically, the presentation layer, how it should look like, he will decide that. Okay, understood. So in this project, as a developer, what is your role? As an integration developer, what is your role? Are we not acting like a middleware person? Yes or no? Are we not acting like a middleware person? So can I
Yeah.
say Mule is an integration platform, at the same time it is a middleware application? Yeah, we are connecting two entities, transforming the data between two applications, okay, into the client desired format. So I just given a very high level overview about a MuleSoft. So lot of things to learn about a MuleSoft, and how we can create these flows and all. Okay, don't worry about that, I just want to give a overview. Now let's come back to the history of name Mule. What do you mean by general meaning of a mule? Meaning of a mule, mule means what? Yes, no? Yes, please.
Is it an animal? I think.
Pardon?
You mean the you're
Exactly.
asking for like
Exactly. Exactly.
it's
What
an
is that
animal.
animal? Yeah.
Um. Well, is it like I don't know.
Donkey? Can I say simply donkey? Just to
Kind of,
understand it.
like a donkey. Yeah, you're right.
Kind
Yeah.
of a donkey. Yes, Srikanth, Vikas. Ramesh, now I hope you are able to unmute the
Yeah,
mic, I guess. I can see.
yeah. I installed the app. Yes.
Okay, okay. So I will take you to that picture otherwise. If you just go and browse in a, I mean, browser about Mule soft image. Now, if you can see here, I just picked one. Are you not able to see the donkey face in this? Anywhere are you able to identify?
Yes.
Yes, no? In that logo, you are able to identify the donkey face, correct? So why it is, why the name is given? If you come back to this picture, are we not doing a donkey work? Don't take me in the wrong way, guys. Are we not doing a donkey work here? Donkey work means what? Donkey, what it will do? What is the nature of the donkey? It will carry the goods from one location to another location. So here, as a middleware person, as a MuleSoft developer, what we are trying to do? Are we not carrying the data from one location to another location? From the Redbus application to Morningstar, from the Morningstar to Redbus again? Yes or no? Of course,
Yeah,
there
it
are
is
the
the same
modifications
thing.
and number of the things. So, as a MuleSoft developer, we are doing a donkey work generally, right? To carry the good. To escape the donkey work, MuleSoft was introduced by creating the connectors. Okay, by creating the connectors. So, for example, if you are a Java developer, client has given a requirement to connect with a database. So you will be writing around 5 to 6 lines of a code, how to connect with the database and all. That logic is given as a connector already, ready-madely written and given to you. Only you need to configure which database you want to connect. To escape this kind of a code, already connectors are given to you in the MuleSoft. Okay, understand? So To escape the donkey work, we use a MuleSoft integration platform. MuleSoft tool is used. Okay, understand? High level overview of a MuleSoft. What is the history of the image, the name, and when it got started, and now what is the version. I hope everyone got a fair idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Okay. I hope it is clear about a second leg, about a use case. Right. Next. I will take you to the agenda is a standard agenda, okay, which is given by the MuleSoft itself. MuleSoft is a very vast subject, guys, I can say. What is required at least to gain a 2 to 3 years of experience in the tool, that's what I handpicked. And I'm talking about different aspects in the agenda, like types of integration. If you know the types of integration, for example, if you know how to connect with a database module, you know how to connect with a Salesforce module, like that. Okay, if you know about a file module, how to connect with the file system, you know how to connect with the FTP servers. Okay, like that I have taken a types of integration. What are the 5 types of integration we have? One is file based integration, one is system based integration, one is web service based integration, in that REST and SOAP, and what is one more? Message based integration, we using JMS. So if you know about these types of integration, you are almost through with the entire all the concepts of MuleSoft integration platform. Okay, that is why I handpicked this certificate. Sorry, I handpicked these topics. Along with that, this comes under the development strategies. Okay, once you develop the application, we need to deploy that application. So in order to deploy, there are few strategies to deploy. Okay, I mean, on premise, cloud hub, and runtime fabric, private cloud, like that deployment strategies are there. So we will discuss about the deployment strategies. Okay, before developing the application, we need to design an API. That means we need to build a contract. That's why we use a RAML to design an API. Once you design API, for that RAML file, we will develop the application. Once you develop the application, we will deploy the application. Okay, after deploying the application, you need to test it. So sorry, before the deploying application, while development stage itself, we need to test. So there is a MUnit framework for testing, so we will cover a MUnit framework also. After development, testing, after testing, we will deploy by using these strategies. And finally, we need to manage. That means we need to secure secure by writing policies. So how to write a policies, how to secure the application by writing a policies with wrapper file, without a wrapper file. So there is a concept called auto discovery is one, and proxy. So writing the policies with the help of auto discovery on the application, writing the policies and applying the proxy also. Okay, we will see all these steps. So this is the life cycle of your Mule application, right from the gathering the requirement. After that, we will design an API. After that, we will develop an application for that API, and we will deploy that application, and then we will secure that application. This is the high level life cycle of your Mule application. Now let me quickly go through the agenda for all this. Okay, mostly we will spend it out of 30 hours, around 15 to 20 hours we will spend on a development area, because you are a developer, you are going to develop the application. So we require a lot of time, so that is the reason we will spend a lot of time on a development part. And remaining for, I mean, we are going to create one banking application at the end. When I am creating a banking application, I will talk about all the entire sequence, entire SDLC, software development life cycle of your Mule application. So finally, we are going to create one banking application. Mid of the training, after completion of 50%, exactly whatever the use case I have shown you, you are going to create one mini project with the help of this use case. Okay, so let's go through the agenda quickly. So see, I will go through the agenda very quickly, because this is a high level only, because it is my responsibility to talk about the agenda, not in depth. Okay, I will not talk in depth. First, I will talk about a Mule ESB introduction. Before going to the integration, you need to understand what is an um, First of all, what is an integration? What is a point to point integration? What are the problems we have with the point to point? How to overcome the problems by using an ESB? So what is an ESB then? So that's what we have a discussion in the new ESB introduction. And I will start with the first hello world project. Before that, I will talk about some integration concept like orchestration concept, what is a hierarchy of a mule application, architecture of any point platform, and all. If I can show you the pictures here from one of the batch, any of the batch. So this is about knowing about ESB. Same example I used, but I have taken a different website in order to understand. Then we'll talk about orchestration, hierarchy of a mule application, orchestration with a picture, and the hierarchy of a mule application. And slowly we move on to architecture of any point platform. This is the first mule hello world project. You need to know how the request is coming, how the request is converted into mule event, how that event will be processed by the processors, and finally how the response is given. So from the request given till the end of the response, you need to understand thoroughly. That's why I trust this way to inject the concept into your minds. Okay. So first topic is about a mule ESPs. Then first hello world project. Whenever you see LAB, please understand there is a lab document for that. Lab document. Mule basics is the lab document for this module. Next, Mule is totally about the modules. Around 150 plus modules are there in Mule. We have handpicked a few. Out of the Java module is one module. Some Java developer has given a class to you how you are going to invoke the methods. See, don't by seeing the Java, don't get panic, and not required any Java knowledge here. Some Java developer has given. As an integration developer, you are going to connect with multiple applications. Out of the Java is also one application. So I will explain how it works in Java first for first half an hour. Next half an hour, I will replicate the same in the Mule application, how we can reuse it. Okay. Now, till now we discussed about Hello World project and the Java module project. These two projects we deployed in a embedded Mule runtime with the AnyPoint Studio itself. Okay, in the local but the development environment. The same application, if you want to deploy on production servers, there comes the deployment strategies. So first two deployment strategies I will discuss in a module 4, like on-premises deployment strategy and hybrid deployment strategy. Okay, hybrid means combination of on-premises and the cloud. In detail, we'll talk about these two strategies in the session. Next, types of integrations are started. Web service based integration. If any third party application is there, I want to connect with that application. Directly we cannot connect. So we use some concepts in Mule to connect with the REST application in order to connect with the SOAP application, and how you are going to consume the services in that applications. So web service based integration, I can say. Ramesh, still I didn't get any message from you. Please, before session ends, I want you to send a message. So one more type of integration, file endpoint. How we can read a files, how to write a file, how to add any, any directory, and all the operations what we can perform on day-to-day basis under a file. I will show you practically. So there is a lab for that. And system based integration, we are going to connect with one database which is nothing but MySQL, which is a open source. Internally MuleSoft also MySQL vendor. Okay, at least a select statement, if you are aware, we are going to connect with the database, we are going to fire a queries in order to test it, and we are going to export the properties, I can say externalizing the properties in order to migrate between the environments, development environment, production environment, testing environment. And we will see how to secure the properties by using a secure mechanism. And of course we have a labs. And watermarking is a concept in Mule where we can store the state of the application. The place is called object store. Okay, in with the practical scenario I'll explain. And domains, as a developers, it should be web developer or integration developer, first we need to know how to reduce the logic. If there is any redundant logic, how we can reduce the logic. I'm going a little bit fast, please don't mind. In sessions it not be like this, because it's only an agenda, I'm just reading it out. Okay, domains is a concept where we can store the common configurations. Mule is totally about the configurations and the connections. So if there is a repeated logic or repeated redundant connections, how you are going to connect with that. So how you are going to write once and reuse that across the projects level, that is called domains. With a practical example I will be showing you that. Then scatter, gather, choice, and first successful. All these are routers. How that event should route conditionally, how that event should route parallelly. And now I have shown you parallel processing the router. That is nothing but a scatter gather router. On a conditional base, if you want to route, that is a choice router. Or if you want to route without condition until it is first successful. There is one more called until success scope also. That also we will see. And we have a mini project at this moment. When you introduce the scatter together, I'm going to give one mini project with the help of all the concepts we discussed till now. You will be getting one idea. Then one more type of integration, message based integration. We are using ActiveMQ as a message broker in order to work with the JMS concept, Java messaging service. We have a lab for that. Till now all the concepts we discussed, right? We are connecting to the external applications and getting the data. Once you get the data, how you are going to map the data to client desired format? There is one language in Mule 4 called data weave language. With the help of the data weave language, we will do the modifications. Very important language it is in MuleSoft. In order to do the mapping and all, we are going to start everything from the scratch. We have a multiple sessions for that, and we have a labs for that. And now, when you are writing an application, once you deploy the application, if you get any exception from the application, you need to catch it. So we will see how to catch the exception by using a error handlers. There are few strategies like propagate, continue, default error handler, global error handler, raise errors, try scope. Multiple strategies are there to catch the exception. I will talk about that, and we will be having labs for that. And after writing the application, if you want to test it, munit is a framework given by the MuleSoft. So we will discuss about munit and different strategies in that. So till module 15, we know the life cycle of gathering the requirement. After gathering the requirement, missing part is APIs, designing the APIs. So I don't want you to introduce the APIs creation of ramels upfront, because that is a very confusing topic if I discuss in the starting. So that is the reason I kept it in the last. So designing an API, first of all you need to know the power of an API. So what was the traditional approach? What was the API-led connectivity approach? What are the difference between these two? With an example, I will explain. Once you understand about API-led connectivity, which is nothing but layers, experience layer, process layer, and system layers. What are these layers are about? Why we need to follow the approach of API-led connectivity? Why can't we follow the traditional approach? We will understand with an example. Once you understand the power of an API, yeah, here last we can see designing the API. So as I told you, after gathering the requirement, we will design an API with a ramel. Ramel is a separate body. MuleSoft is using ramel in order to design the APIs. And we will get a feedback from a client by giving some sample data, that is called mocking a service. And we will publish that onto one library. MuleSoft is having one library called exchange, so that internally within the organization level, anyone can use this API. Once the API is created, all the strategies we have discussed till that point of time, the development strategies, we can implement in this API. After developing the application, you know the testing. After testing, we need to deploy the application. Already we discussed about the deployment strategies, and now we need to secure the APIs. So that comes under managing the APIs. Okay, how to what do you call the create a proxy, write the policies, and how to without a policies, how we can apply the policies. All these things we will see in the managing APIs. Last but not the least, I will talk about a cloud hub deployment strategy. Very important deployment strategy throughout, how to deploy the application onto the cloud hub environment. Understand clear? So this is about the agenda. This is the standard agenda about MuleSoft given by the MuleSoft itself. Here and there I have given small changes, but it's the standard agenda. In interviews also, if you go through more than that, I mean, they will not ask. Whatever we are discussing more than that, they will not ask. Okay. So this is about a second leg, I mean a third leg, which is nothing but a agenda and a use case. Any questions here, please? The
No, sir. Nothing.
prerequisites. The prerequisites are nothing but basics of XML, basics of JSON, and the basics of web services. If you have this, okay. Ramesh, right? Ramesh, I got your message now.
Okay. Yeah, I see this.
Your coordinator, who is coordinator, Ramesh?
I don't know the coordinator. Actually, it's a
Okay,
visual
got
part.
it, got it, got it, got it. Any questions, please? You can ask me
Yeah, hi
if you have.
Sujit. I'm having no doubt.
Hi, Vikas.
Yeah, actually, by using MuleSoft, like we can develop only Java-based applications and .NET also.
We are not developing any applications here. We are integrating with applications. MuleSoft is a Java-based
Oh,
application.
okay.
We are not web developers, right? We are integration developers. We are only connecting with external
Yes,
applications.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Can you please send me hi message Vikas once on the WhatsApp?
Okay.
I will be adding you to the group,
On what?
guys. That's the reason I'm asking.
Okay, I will.
Basically, I'm a freelance corporate trainer. I not work for any other organizations. You came from different vendors, so I will be having a business with them. So this is the background of the training. So just I want to give that information. Yes, Ramesh, any questions?
No, no questions.
So are you guys are going to continue with the sessions? Seville,
That's good.
any update?
I'm sorry. I think I missed the last question. What was the question?
No, no. I'm asking like, are you guys are going to continue the sessions? Continue with the regular sessions, starting of the sessions. I mean to say, are you going to join to the sessions?
I think so, but like I'm just kind of concerned with the